All right. Welcome back. Day 71. I don't know how to start this, but it's day 71. And oh my god. My recording here is not full battery for some reason. I don't know what happened. Why is the guy going slow? What is going on? Well, none of that matters again, because it's day 71. And know what we're gonna do? Back and chest, or more like chest and back. Well, it doesn't really matter what we start off. We start off with chest or we start off with back. One of those. Now, this is a new kind of workout that it's probably going to be the first time that I'm actually going to record myself doing this genre of workout. Nice bike. Genre of workout. Right? Which is going to be, again, chest and back. Now, it's not essentially anything special. It's going to consist probably in 2 exercises that are going to be related with chest, and 2 exercises are going to be related with back. Now, I'm going to talk about something different. About the camera, I'm not that sure if the camera I've probably got the actual good position in it, but I'm still confused. Because now it feels like it's more rigid. It doesn't move away from the actual position, but I think I got the hang of it. Probably. Now, I'm not going to promise anything, but I probably got the hang of it. I think I found a way to actually stuck this in place and not actually let it move. I mean, one of my friends that's actually making videos of posting almost daily, it actually, why the fuck are you stopping, bro? Oh, okay, never mind. He was willing to actually help me to find a way to get a good position in this, but I'm not sure. I think I actually got the hang of it. Maybe. We'll see. I'm going a little bit aggressive in the driving, but I think it's actually hanging the position well. Because you guys already know, Lisbon roads are the worst roads that there is. Like, they're the worst fucking roads. Especially this one behind me. It's disgusting. That curve is stupid. What the fuck are you doing? Are you gonna allow me to go? What the fuck? What the fuck, man? Okay, we've already got a good start. People don't know how to drive again, and that motherfucker was occupying the 2 lanes. The 2 fucking lanes for no reason. You know? Want to go to the left, want to go to the right, want to go to the left. And he was occupying the 2 of them. For no reason. For no fucking reason at all. I actually passed the red light there. Oops. I mean, it was literally yellow, just a second. But I think we're good. So it's going to consist in chest and back, right? I'm going to do 2 exercises for chest, 2 exercises for back. Maybe 3 for each. I'm not that sure because this workout is a workout that takes as much time as, you know. Ooh. Yeah. As doing arms with shoulders, right? So I'm not that sure. Again, as you guys, you guys are probably gonna hear enough because I'm gonna put the noise canceling in this video, but these roads are disgusting. I just heard my car like pass through some random shit. I don't know. I don't think it broke because my car is going fine right now, but what the fuck? What a disgusting road we have. It is pathetic, bro. It really is pathetic. But whatever. I keep getting off track, bro. Two exercises for chest, 2 exercises for back. We're gonna do probably pull-ups. Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna do pull-ups this day, but I'm gonna do the 2 machines that we have. One for low row, one for, you know, upper row, pull down thingy. And we're gonna do for chest pretty much the same shit. You know, one just like focus more on the lower part, one focus more on the upper area. Honestly, I think I'm going to focus only on the upper area. I'm going to do 2 of them, which is the upper area. And I'm probably going to do shoulder press as well, because like we do definitely need some shoulder press, man. And I am not enjoying the fact that this two fucking mics have, but I literally charged them yesterday. What the fuck is going on? I charged these two mics yesterday because the receiver and the transmitter have like literally, they don't have full battery. I mean, they probably gonna handle the whole workout, but this is bad. I freaking charged them today. What is going on? That is weird. That is fucking weird. Well, whatever. Apart from that, I'm not gonna do anything special. I'm gonna try to do, I mean, this day, it's a little bit weird because doing chest and back at the same day is like pretty freaking hard, if I'm gonna tell you. It's probably as hard as doing a full leg day. Because when you truly are going full out on, when you're trying to go full out on chest and back, you're definitely like, you get totally demolished. You get obliterated from it, bro. You get out of that workout and you feel like sick. You generally feel sick. Like if you actually go full out on chest and back, you are dead. As a natural dude, I mean, if you're natural, of course. I don't know if it's steroids is going to make any difference, but honestly, natural, you are cooked. Like, you are actually cooked. But I've been doing it for a while. Honestly, it works pretty well. I'm enjoying it. I mean, not totally a bad thing. Bad thing. What the fuck? Not totally a bad thing. It works decently well. So, we might just, you know, we're pretty much used to it, so we better off just spam that shit and fucking call it a day or something. Let's see if this shit is not full as yesterday. Doesn't look like it, but double bike. Oh man. I literally say daily bike every time I actually see a bike. So, I don't know. Alright, I mean, that's pretty much it. I was saying, yeah, that back and chest is pretty freaking hard to do it. But, doesn't mean that it's impossible. Either way, we're gonna just jump in there and like spam as many heavyweights in a short span of time. Not necessarily because we don't have time. I mean, we don't necessarily have a lot of time to spend on this kind of workout, because this workout does take a longer. It does take a little bit longer, just as does arms, because when you do arms, you do like, you know, bicep, tricep, and shoulders. If you were to do legs, in an actual way that you're doing the full leg of it, it would take a long time as well. But I'm not doing ass, so on the legs, I pretty much avoid doing that muscle. I just focus more on quads mainly. So yeah. All right. So we're gonna start off in this one. I'm thinking about at least doing 4 in here, as I said before. 4 sets in each 5, maybe. I could jump straight to the 73 kilograms, just like how I actually did in the previous videos, but I mean, I want to start off slow. I am feeling my back still pretty sore, but we could actually go for 59, because this is in pounds, this is not in kilograms. But we could go for 59 and then increase along the way, just for a warm up in this one. And we're gonna start off on 1 back. Yeah, I'm actually feeling my back extremely sore, but I would say we keep on going with the 50s, with the 59s. I mean, I want to say 60 because it feels way better saying 60 instead of 59. But we keep on going, and we're actually going to increase to 66, and then we actually keep on going with that weight, at least for a little bit. A little bit more control instead of just. I mean, I was already controlling the weight on the previous one, but we're gonna try this one again. Our back is not at the highest point right now, but I would say it's not that hard to keep on trying to push a little bit. So controlled, slow on the way up, and I mean pulling it. Yeah. Jeez, right, I'm actually feeling more in the bicep rather than the actual back. Oh man, my back is so sore to that point that it feels like my arms are doing all the force to at least like try to pull it down. But I mean, it doesn't mean that we can't do this. It just probably means that I might have to actually use the straps for this one, which I mean, I was trying to avoid using them, but I guess it's gonna be a necessity. I mean, not perfect condition for the back, which is something that I gotta notice because I'm actually gonna try to go full on out with the workout, and it seems like I'm underestimating the fact of like controlling the weight on all the way down and up feels way better in long term on the actual full workouts on this period of 1 week, right? Which I was not fully controlling on the other ones. And this one, I mean, this week, since I actually started recording, I'm doing the workouts way different, which I'm like actually trying to focus a little bit more on controlling the weight. So that's interesting. I mean, as long as it's sore, but not for too long, right? I've been pushing a little bit for quite a while, so I mean, I was already somewhat expecting something like this, but so we did 66 with this grip, and I feel like this grip is way better than the other one, but because instead of getting a position like this, I get it like this. This is like the pull-up form, but 73. We'll see how this one goes. I think I'm actually going to be able to do it, but probably like 10 reps. I mean, 10 reps is already asking for too much because I definitely feel like my back already like super sore. Whew. Jesus Christ. Jesus. There. Let's try to do with AA for a little bit at least. Yeah, I don't I don't know about the 80s, but I mean, it's still worth a try, you know. Feel like I'm asking too much, but maybe 5 correct ones. If we actually do that, it's pretty good. Whew. we're doing a 30 each side in this one, which is, by the way, a low row machine. So it's like kind of like gonna be like this. You guys I can't really put it into perspective. It actually looks cool, but if I put it behind me, I'm gonna literally put the camera in the middle of the space, and I don't want to do that. So I'm gonna put it right here. You guys can actually see a little bit of the weight, and I think it's fine. But I'm gonna do like maybe five sets in here. Pretty normal, 30 kilograms each side. I think it's a little bit too much. I mean, 30 kilograms is at the range that it's like fine. So we'll be spamming this, and then we're gonna move to a chest one. Whew. Let me do a few more. So I had an actual 15 kilogram. I think that's a little bit too much weight, but it's probably at the range that it's fine, or at least considerably fine. But we're gonna try to spend a little bit more for it's like 15 kilograms. I mean, it's 45. It might be a little too much for me, but I couldn't see the actual 10 kilograms. I wanted to put a 10, but I can't. So we are going to use this. Yeah, a little bit too much, but that's fine. A little bit of ego lifting, no, it doesn't do any wrong, right? Actually, I didn't change anything about the weight because I'm not in the mood. No. I want to feel like I want to do a little bit heavier for this once, and then we go and balance things out. Let's maybe control the weight on the way down if we're actually able to, because I'm definitely not sure. Feel like this is going to be a disaster, but I mean, still definitely worth a little bit of a try on it, even if it looks like too scammed, I would say. That's more than enough. Definitely more than enough. Let's do some chest press. And actually put 30 kilograms each side, which is like, it's a pretty normal weight for this machine. I think I haven't really done anything lower than this and probably higher than this one, but so 30 kilogram each side, maybe gonna increase for 40s, but I think 40s is already too much. Really, actually, like too much. I've actually tried this one. Actually, this one was the one I was talking in that previous chest day, which I was doing like the one behind me, and now I'm doing this one. That is like way larger, like way wider compared to the other one, but it's like super good for the shoulders. At least in my perspective it is, but we'll see about this one actually. Again, a little bit too wide, but super good for the shoulders. I did a 5 kilogram. Not that much of a difference, but now it's gonna be like 20-15. So it's gonna be a 35. I believe this is the limit we get. We are not gonna go any above than this, probably. And then we move to some lower end machine. But my hair keeps getting in the way. I think I need to wear the head again. I might actually do that. Because my hair keeps literally getting in the fucking way. Something pretty, uncomfortable when I actually like trying to do the exercise. Let's just spend one more in here. Try to spam 4 more in here with this. Really feel like spamming in this one, or at least for me, chest. Best way to exercise is literally by spamming as many fucking sets as possible, while of course you try to control as much of the weight as you really can throughout the whole thing. But I mean, at the end of it, that's pretty much what I do for chest, that is. Because if we were back, for me the back is way easier to target. Legs, way easier as well. I mean, not that I really do care about that. But chest is really fucking stupid. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna try to do one more. I feel like I'm getting humiliated by this, but I just get literally stuck in a place. If I were to do partials, they would not be considered as partials, bro. It will be pretty much considered as literally absolutely nothing. Actually, the battery. Well, we're literally about to have no battery. Let's literally do as much as we can. This is so stupid, bro. I literally remember charging it not so long ago, and it's already fucking dying on me, bro. Jesus. Oh, I thought my actually transmitter had more battery, but it seems like it's just for a little bit. It's still working, but I think it'll literally die on me in like about 15 minutes, so we don't have a lot of time. Either way, I did add one more 5 kilograms, so now we're about 40, which I think is a little bit too much, but it's always too much. But that's the point, right? The point is doing a little bit like at the sweet spot. So you get to it's like you get to a level where it's like a little bit too much, but not like ego lifting point. So ego lifting point in my end would most likely be something around the 50, 55, 60, but I believe 40 is at that point where it's like heavy, really heavy, but not ego lifting. That's what I'm pretty much like basing myself off in every single exercise, is pretty much getting to that level, not going a little bit too much on the weight, just enough to feel like it's actually, you know, making something, I would say. That's a lot. It's definitely a lot. Let's try forcing one more. And then we move to the left exercise. Yep. Too much. Definitely too much. Yep, the battery's still good. Actually, forgot to record the audio for the other 2 ones that I did, but not too worried that much. I'm gonna try to do this one. I don't know if this is a little bit too much weight for this machine. I don't remember how much I did in the previous one, and I wanted to use a different machine, but seems like I can't. But something like that for 3 more. Might actually add a little bit more weight, because I feel like this machine is a little bit too easy for what's worth on actually doing it. But I feel like 15 kilograms, at least for 3 plates for 15, it's not enough in here. I could maybe try putting one more 15, and we'll see how that one goes. But I feel like, I mean, that would be what? That would be, oh shit, that would be a little too much. Because right now it's 45, that would be 60. But we could try to 60 in here, each side, and see how far that one would go. Yep. Yeah, that was a little bit too much for fucking what, 4 reps. It's gonna, yeah. Vamos. Bora. Aqui, anda. Anda. Yeah. Está fixe. Obrigado. Okay. The 60 is definitely the limit. We're gonna change. We're gonna do 45. Yep. Let's try to do one more right away. Let's just do one fight on the pull-up machine. All right. So we're gonna do in this one. I was looking for the weight, so it took longer than I actually expected. And I don't think we actually have a lot of battery, so we're gonna try to be as quick as possible with this one, which is 40 kilograms. I think it's a little bit too much already, but I mean, I'm gonna give it a try. And since it's like the last exercise, I might just go on and like spam a little bit and then potentially reduce the weight. But in the meantime, we're gonna do this, or at least try to do this. We could definitely add more. I feel like this was actually nothing. We could definitely add way more weight than this. Now it's 55 each side. I don't know how hard is that, but maybe it's not that hard to do this. Oh, that feels nice. Might have maybe like this. Yeah, this might be good. This thing was a little bit too low for me. I was literally like flying upwards, but I don't know. Honestly, I feel like I can actually pull the weight, but since I'm too light for this, I just really fly upwards instead of literally flying down, right? Or at least staying still in the same position. So, I feel like it gets to a point where you start adding a lot of weight, and the factor of having a lot of weight does not contribute, to you trying to stay still in the machine. At least for pull-ups, it's something that happens very oftenly. So. Yep, still working. Bro, I feel like I'm literally about to do only... That's actually bad 5. 5 reps with this one, and definitely no more. I mean, it literally gets to a point where you just start feeling so tired. I mean, I got like a pretty decent pre-workout before. Again, my pre-workout isn't like actual pre-workout, but it's like homemade stuff and it's a bunch of sugary shit. I mean, it gets me keen on, but bro, not too keen on enough for this. But I already know these days are a little bit more intense whenever it's like back and chest overall. But it doesn't matter, honestly. What matters most is you at least try to do it, even if it's just a little bit. But baseline of all is as long as you go to the gym and stay a little bit consistent, that's more than enough. Way more than enough. Way more than the majority of, actually. Because consistency is way better than anything else. Like, you could control it where you could do heavier, lighter, whatever the fuck you're doing. As long as you keep going, that's the most important, is if you keep going. Anything else is completely not important. So, when you keep spamming in this, and try to do it, again, what's, oh yeah, 55. I'm done with this. Yes, you guys literally saw it. I was literally flying upwards. I can't exactly stay stuck in it. It's not the machine is bad. It's like the machine is really good, but I'm adding too much weight for it. At least for me personally. So, but it's a good thing. You make sure that you don't actually ego lift, and you like try to do as heavy as enough. So, let's check a pump. All right. So the mic actually died. So now I'm like pretty much using the mic from the actual camera. Either way, look at that. How good of a pump are we having right now? How incredible, actually, because I don't know, bro. I mean, I feel like whenever I do back and chest at the same time, my overall physique appearance gets like it booms. Like, I don't know the correct word for it. It's like it just explodes out. So it gets to a point where it's like, where it's great. It's great to see it, but it doesn't exactly feel like it's full on a specific spot. You know, mostly because I literally just did back and chest at the same time. But I mean, we can't exactly see it that well if we are all just wearing this stuff, right? So. Yep. As I expected. It doesn't feel like you can actually see the striations on the overall body, but you can definitely see that it is full. Somewhat full, right? I mean, generally speaking, that is not bad, right? But again, think that is certainly not bad at all. Oh, look at that. Yep. Back. Back is always great, bro. My back is always great. There's literally no day. I can literally not have an actual workout on the back, and the back is actually gonna look pretty freaking good. Shoulders is pretty much the fucking problem, bro. My shoulders have always been pretty shitty. Even for strength matters, my shoulders suck. Like, they actually absolutely are. They're absolutely butts. They're the worst. So, that is one thing. There is certainly one thing that is not very cool. But it's still doable. Somewhat doable. So, look at that. Yeah, perfect. Actually, yep. There's not much to see. Again, I would dare to say that whenever I do chest and back, it's like the pump just gets dispersed on the entire open area, so there's not exactly one point that actually looks like too big. It's overall big. That's why, like, I feel like I'm enlarged, right? But not exactly pumped. That being said, but it still looks pretty good. I mean, overall, the side always looks amazing. My side has always been pretty fucking sick, but the front too. It's just honestly the shoulders. The shoulders are the part that sucks, bro. But that's nice. Dude. What do you guys think? I mean, I think it's pretty good, right? Yep. There's not much to see, bro. Do definitely see it's pretty veiny. Been getting a lot of veins overall in the arms. I've actually been getting a lot of veins in overall area, like the chest area, like over here. In the back, there's actually like a pretty decent. If I can actually, you guys see that one in this area? There's like a vein there. Can't exactly point it, but it's like over here. That's a vein. For all I know. And I think I actually have on this side too. A little bit over there, but like further. Apart from that, we're pretty good. Overall, pretty good. Yep. That's the part that sucks the most. Whenever I do this day, it doesn't feel like it's actually pumped. So the best space to actually check the pump is like if I do only chest, or if I only do back, or if I were to only do legs. Those would be the only days that it feels like, you know, that thing's actually happening. But forearms actually. My forearms are like mid as fuck, man. Not exactly. I mean, I have actually talked about it. I've actually wanted to focus a little bit on forearms, but can't exactly see a way to actually do something like that. But, yep. Pretty good. Let's get into the car. Yo! We are back at the car. I don't know how good the sound on the fucking camera is, but either way, you know the good part? I actually found a way to make the camera stay still and not actually move around. I'm using this shit, and as you guys can see, it doesn't even budge. It's perfect. Yes! Finally got it, bro. God damn it. I was already actually getting hopeless. Well, I mean, a little bit hopeless, but Jesus Christ. I was already thinking like, I mean, if this keeps going, I think I'm never going to do a car drive back home nor to the gym with the camera on, because it would definitely not work. Well, either way, we fucking got it. And you know what we got else? We got this fucking workout. I mean, is it? Oh no, that's just a scooter. I was like looking at that bike. Thought it was a great bike. But, workout was fine. I mean, the pump always doesn't go according to what I would want them to go, right? The pump doesn't always go... Oh, actually... Let me do something. Stupid ass car. Okay. Sorry about that. Sorry. Okay. So the pump doesn't always go according to what I believe. To what I believe, nah. To what I actually think it should go, because it's just stupid, right? A guy pushes himself so fucking hard, and he doesn't get a pump, most likely because he's not fully... I mean, he does get a pump, but the pump doesn't actually look that great. And it could be for multiple reasons. And one of them could be, you know, the sleep thingy that I've already talked about, the eating thingy that I've already talked about, the enough water thingy, the enough vitamins thingy. Could be a lot of stupid little factors. Or you're not enough energized for the actual thing. Though... I don't think it was none of those. Honestly, this time, it could just simply be because, you know, I literally just did chest and back in the same workout. That's not something that everyone does all the fucking time. So, I mean, if someone actually does something like that all the time, then it's going to be different. It's going to hit different. If you were to do chest and back, and let's say like chest and back and legs, and arms, right? And you do that 3 times a week. No, 6 times. Yeah, 6 times a week, which is insane already. It's insane. But some people actually do that. I mean, I used to do that actually for a time. I'm going to tell you, it is not the greatest method if you want to if you want to feel full. But one thing is for sure, you will overtrain, right? You will overtrain. But the good part of overtraining is when you stop, you feel big. Like if you naturally feel like you're full, like you're packed. You know, it's weird. It's weird to explain it, but it's like you did so much, and now you're at that resting point, right? The recovery point. Let's say you're on your weekend and it's your only rest day, and let's say, for example, the next day you couldn't work out, so you had 2 rest days, one of them being forced. At that point, it doesn't really matter one being forced, but the good part of it is, at that second day, you're gonna feel like packed. You're gonna feel like super full and pumped, bro. It's weird as fuck, but it does work like that because you gave enough time for your body to recover. Now, that's not something that a lot of people should ignore, definitely, which I personally don't ignore. And whenever I actually have, you know, days of school and projects and I can't exactly go to the gym, it feels like it's right to, you know, take that day personally as a rest day. And that's pretty good. It's fine. You could do that. Since, you know, I pretty much have only one single day when it's actual rest. And I'm natural. I'm not a
fucking steroids. And I'll keep on talking about this topic about natural and steroids because, you know, steroids guy was about it. Just, you guys gotta make it clear. Steroids dude was completely different than you know. A steroids user works completely different than a natural guy. Now, he could literally go on and work out 2 times a day and he would be fine. And completely obliterated, of course, because I mean, if you want to be obliterated by that, then that would something would be wrong. You were probably not pushing yourself enough to, you know, make sure those 2 workouts in the same day, which by the way is already fucking insane, would actually be worth it. You know, either way, I would dare to admit that as a natural dude, doing that kind of workout, at least on my end, and from what I've seen and felt, it is great in terms of trying to gain as much strength as possible, and honestly stamina by itself, but it's not a great method of working out. It's definitely not a great method. Spamming this thing that I just did today, like chest and back, a lot of people do not understand it, but I was not going full out. I could have done 3 exercises for each one of them, which I didn't. On chest, I only did 2, and back, I only did 3 because I felt like him back was lacking a little bit, and I always like to do 1 more because of the ego. You guys already know that, you know, by me. I literally feel like I always love to do 1 more exercise for absolutely no fucking reason. But I think that's an interesting part of it, right? That's definitely the interesting part of it. For you. Yeah, you guys won't even hear that, but you guys won't definitely hear the fucking ambulance that just passed. But she was like, she or it. More like an it. Yeah, patrão, man. Look at that fucking dude. That dude was blazing for the fucking road, bro. What the fuck? You guys saw that shit? You guys definitely didn't see that shit, but look, what the fuck, bro? Yeah, besides that point. Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna. Besides that point, I think the workout was great. It's a great workout. I mean, this one that I'm doing currently is recommended by my brother, and it is a little modified right now because I don't have squats, and I do need to avoid doing deadlifts, which sucks. It sucks avoiding doing deadlifts, but it's gonna be something that I gotta have to do, you know? It sucks. It definitely sucks, bro. I love doing deadlifts, and squatting. I mean, I hate squatting, but everyone hates squatting, but something that you gotta do, right? So it's that thing that you gotta do independently of whatever's. But, yeah, that's the thing. You can't have everything in the fucking world, right? Sometimes you gotta limit yourself to certain stuff because of certain things going on with your life. And it's more like you gotta adapt, right? I might not actually do deadlifts, but I probably will do way more exercises. I'll probably do the opposite one that I do for the legs, right? And you know, instead of focusing yourself on training quads, you would focus more of yourself on doing hamstrings. And I think that's the good part of it. That's the interesting part of it. Other than that, I think we're good. I do feel a lot of energy, bro. I feel super energized. That's the interesting part as well. Whenever you do chest and back, something interesting, you will feel super energized after the workout, or you'll feel completely obliterated. I don't know exactly why. Probably because you eat a lot of sugar, and sugar has an effect on you on that way. And then when I'm probably gonna edit this video, I'm gonna be dead. I might be dead. I don't know. Because I'm fully energized, bro. I hope this energy lasts for the fucking editing, bro. Because I don't know. So day 71, chest and back, over.